What semen retention can do for your life. Semen retention done properly. I myself have given up porn many years ago, and I've been on semen retention every now and then for 2 weeks at a time, 3 months at a time. So I know what I'm talking about. What does semen retention done properly do for you? Let's call it the benefits. I hate to use this word because those benefits are thrown around, and I think more people are attracted to the benefits than they are to the real benefit of actually giving up porn and desexualizing them. But I digress. What does semen retention can do for you as a man? When you have many years of watching porn, or being addicted to porn, addicted to masturbating, and addicted to ejaculating, generally speaking, whether it's with porn, whether it's with yourself or with women, you have this pattern in your mind, that addictive pattern, where you have reinforced over many years of repeating that behavior that has installed, that has wired your brain to function a certain way. Generally speaking, the dopamine receptors will be fewer in number and less efficient because now your brain is desensitized because of this pattern. And when your dopamine receptors are desensitized, when your dopamine receptors are fewer in number and less efficient, your brain is desensitized. Therefore, your brain compensates with cortisol by releasing the stress hormone, which makes the rest of your life pretty dull. You might have started masturbating, watching porn because you wanted to feel pleasure, because we all do at one point or another, but it rapidly becomes a way to deal with pain. And unfortunately, the way you deal with pain is by repeating that old pattern. So you see how it becomes rapidly a vicious cycle. But once you are not doing this, once you have the intention to give up porn, or you have given up porn, and you are able to know how to deal with those sexual porn urges. I have many videos on this channel to tell you how to deal with those urges. Once you know how to deal with those sexual urges, those porn urges, and you not watching porn anymore, you are automatically and organically on a semen retention streak. You don't have to go for months on that. You can do 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a few months. You can go even further, but you don't need to do it for a year, for 6 months. You can release every now and then with yourself, without porn, or with women. And also, I forgot to mention, when you are doing the proper leg, it means that you know how to let go of the sexual urges, which means you know how to transmute those sexual urges, and you're not using willpower, you're not resisting, and you're not suppressing and repressing. So more power to you. And once you are able to start that journey of semen retention, what it can do for you, it can give you that confidence from not being addicted anymore. That's a byproduct. You'll be more confident. If you want it or you don't want it, it doesn't matter. You'll be more confident. Not being addicted gives you a huge boost in self-esteem, therefore more confidence as well. And more confidence is your ability to overcome an addiction to masturbating, to ejaculating, to porn. It will give you a huge boost in confidence. Focus for all the reasons I just mentioned, because your dopamine receptors are not desensitized anymore. Your brain is not desensitized anymore. Your ability to focus will get better because your dopamine receptors are functioning properly. That means that your day-to-day life will be more enjoyable, therefore you'll be able to focus. Whereas before it was more dull and you had that mental fog. Now you have mental clarity. Your ability to focus has increased, and your ability to be confident has also increased. The ability to love yourself, to have that self-love increase, gets better and better over time. And obviously you might have things like attraction, but I have to mention, when it comes to attraction, do not place so much importance in it attraction, because once you have that confidence, once you have that boost in mental clarity, once you have that ability to focus, and also that energy that increases, obviously, because when a lot of this, especially porn and especially masturbation, when you masturbate and when you ejaculate, it leads you into a state of apathy. Apathy is the same thing that happens when you smoke a lot of weed. Apathy is one of the worst vibration. It's like being lazy, being complacent. It's horrible. And once you let go of that old pattern, you have that energy, the boosting energy. And now you have more energy. Now you have more focus. Now you have more drive. Now you have more motivation. Now you have more inspiration, more mental clarity, more confidence, less self-doubt. And you have a confidence in your ability to overcome negative things and negative emotion and negative thoughts. Of course, you will be more attractive. If you don't necessarily have the level of attractiveness you thought you would have by doing on semen retention, it does not matter. There are other ways to be more attractive. Do not count so much on semen retention to be more attractive. If it comes, good. If it doesn't come to the level you wanted, it's okay. Let go. Be happy with what you have. I think I mentioned the most important thing that giving up porn and being on semen retention does for you. The energy, the focus, the mental clarity, the energy, the attraction, and there might be other, but it does not matter. You do have more energy, you do have more mental clarity. Life becomes sweeter in a way because you are not constantly focused on ejaculating, you are not constantly focused on women and porn, so that is much better. As far as attractiveness, I don't really know because I never really had any issue when it comes to being attractive, because I go to the gym, I work out, I take care of myself, and it's never really been a problem. I'm not saying that I'm the most attractive man, but I didn't necessarily see a boost in attractiveness. I saw more of a boost in confidence and having less self-doubt and the energy and the mental clarity and my ability to meditate even more profound. You have to understand that you have your own journey and things will appear to you different at various moments. But enjoy those benefits. Understand the most important benefit is you actually letting go of that old pattern and having this new pattern where you are no longer addicted. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Sebastian, your addiction recovery coach, and I'm here to help those of you who want to give up porn, desexualize the mind, and other addictive compulsions and behavior. Links in the description box below, and I'm sure I can help.